a good evening and a very warm welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight to celebrate the launch of my book. Seeing all of you here truly means a world to me. I'm really overwhelmed seeing you all. This is not what I was expecting, but it is really overwhelming for me seeing so many well-wishers being here. This book has been a long and deeply personal journey. There were plenty of late nights, moments of self-doubts, and quiet hopes that kept me going. Many times I wondered if these words would ever reach anyone. But your presence here tonight makes every struggle worth it. Writing this book taught me that growth is not always loud. It often happens in the small, honest moments of reflection. And now that the book is finally out, it fills me with immense joy and gratitude. I wrote this book with a simple wish that it helps you rise in your way. Wherever you need comfort on difficult days, the inspiration to keep moving forward, or just a little escape from the noise of everyday life. I sincerely hope that these stories help you find the strength that already inside you. I also want to say a big heartfelt thank you to my family for their endless patience and support, and every single one of you for showing up and making this night so special. Thank you so much.
Psychology also evolves that well. That you get, because our modern psychology scientifically, I say it considers brain as a biological entity. There are a lot of neurons, billions of cells, but we think, from as a Jain, I know that my consciousness is in soul. There is a duality. There is a biological entity. Yes, it's a brain. It is Dravya. But again, Dravya is influenced by Bhava, our emotions, our kind of thinking, our reflections, what I perceive as others. Like that, you can keep on going, and that consciousness creates a lot of bad feelings, or rag or attachment, rag or dvesh, attachment or rejection. Everything, is coming through that consciousness. See, that's why you have to read few books. They are beautifully selected stories. I can keep on going. I have already selected 3 stories. One is first. And that starts from where? When you imagine. It starts from Kamrup. Kamrup is the ancient name of Assam, where she is brought up. So first story, she uses her own state where she has grown, she has obtained her education, and it's a beautifully written story. I don't want to go into it because already I have crossed my 4 minutes. So I don't want to go into that. Then 13th story. That is something affected me personally. Mirror. It's a mirror of you, what you can forgive, what you can forget, what you can do it. So like that, or harsh, when I use my tongue harshly. See, unspoken word has got greatest value. But once I speak ill of others, those words can never be erased in somebody's mind. Like that. Then the last story, particularly liked by me, because that is called our Sudharma Swami has given lecture or given to our Jambu Swami. That's what he reflected in, and reflecting that a story appears. So all those things she has done consciously, selected such a story where you can see she can arrange her methodology. That what is the reflection you get? How do you grow? What is the mirror? What is the challenge? What is the quiz? What kind of questions it arises in mind? All those things have been very carefully carved in this book. So I request everybody to consider this book as an important milestone in her life. And please buy it. It is better to buy, though of course Arvind will give you even free of cost. But still, it is better to buy because you are giving encouragement to the wisdom. Please buy it and certainly read and also involve your children at home because those children need to read these Jain stories so that they will know that lot of not only information, lot of wisdom has been imparted by our saints. Normally saints ask so many questions that youngsters, particularly even my grandson, sometimes मैं तो नहीं जाऊँगा भाई सौगन लेते महाराज साहब है सौगन लीजिए. So Dharma has been reduced to that. He is reluctant. But again we have to tell them there is a huge wisdom, ocean of wisdom in Jain. So and I think Dr. Sangeeta Baid has encouraged immensely. I mean, I was immersed in a lot of stories. I have not read all the 26. I read only 5 or 6. But I was very lucky enough to have this book in my hand, and I can assure you that I will certainly complete the book. And moreover, you have come here patiently for a book show. Normally for book show, because I have run a Tamil magazine as a publisher for 30 years. That is called Kanayali. What is Kanayali? It is nothing but a ring given by Bhagwan Ram to Hanuman who went in search of Sita. So that ring, because only that ring can be found by Sita Madam. Otherwise, Ravan was considered to be such a Mayavi, he can create a lot of things, but not that Kanayali. Kanayali means ring. So I have run that magazine for 30 years. Hardly 10 people will come for literary. 15 people will come.
Dr. Sangeeta Baid. A few years ago, I sent out an invitation for psychologists in Chennai to start working with me in a project. And I clearly said, I will not be paying. This is only a voluntary service that you're going to do with me for children in need of care and protection. I got a lot of applications, BSc Psychology, MSc Psychology. One application had a doctorate in psychology. Then I was surprised. I called over Dr. Sangeeta Baid. I said, what is making you do this free work with me for children in need of care and protection? That one meeting, friends, I can never ever forget. And you should wear a beautiful blouse for that event. She's there doing it. And I'm so happy how this book has come out. See, sometimes you might think book is just advice, just stories. No. In this, every chapter has a place to reflect after the chapter. You read the book, you reflect, you fill, and then you move on. Children today need this book. I think this book is like modern art. A 5-year-old or a 6-year-old also can read it. A 60, 70-year-old also can read it, and it will give them the meaning of their own life and different parts of their life. Just like we say Tirukkural is for everybody. It is there for so many years, and even after 150 years you can relate to things told in the Tirukkural, by Thiruvalluvar. Same way, I feel this book is very relatable for everybody. Being here for the launch, Dr. Sangeeta, I will say, if you're going to meet teenagers anywhere for a birthday party, please gift this book. Buy this book and gift. Books are a lovely gifts for teenagers, and this book is definitely not boring, that I can vouch. Because it's very simple language, good ways to reflect, because talking to a nice person can change your life. Children these days don't have that patience, but at least some of them have the patience to read a good book, and this is one such book. Even if they are not a novel reader, even that child will like this book, because this is not long stories like the Da Vinci Code. No, These are simple stories that every child can read. If you're going to a school, you want to donate something to that school, please donate a set of these books. Let them distribute it. Let them keep it in the library. If you have local schools in your area, please on your birthday buy 5 of these books and gift it to the school library. Let more children read this book, because this book will definitely change their life, because it's come from the pen of one person who has spent so much of her life with children. She knows how children think. She knows how children can take this book. And I'm so happy that I'm here for the launch today. Yes, I live in Chennai only, but my husband's in Dubai. I was supposed to be there for 15 days, but for Sangeeta, I can actually leave my family and come here today. So my children and husband are in Dubai, but I really wanted to be here today for this event. Thank you so much for inviting. And Aya, thank you so much. எனக்கு அவ்வளோ ஆச்சரியம். உண்மையாகவே நீங்கள் தமிழ் பேசுவீங்கன்னு நான் முதல்ல எதிர்பார்க்கல. இவ்வளோ அழகாக தமிழ் பேசுவீங்கன்னு நான் எதிர்பார்க்கவே இல்லை.
Yeah.